Welcome everyone. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. We're going to roll the die first, see what comes up for you guys. But in the meantime, I pre-shuffled, and I'm going to continue shuffling in a minute. It is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit your situation. And you can get something more specific. My information's below if you'd like, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check it out. And thank you all for joining me. I so appreciate you being here. And if you do like the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe and comment. I do like to read your comments. And yeah, we're doing the energies right now. It's April 27th, 2021, going into the month of May. So for Virgos, we have the moon, which it is full moon still right now. Definitely have those full moon and Scorpio energies. We have Cancer energy. So the sign of Cancer's affecting you right now. Okay. And we have the number 7, jackpot. Okay, so number 7 for you guys. So let's see how that affects your read. Cancer, of course, is always the home and family, the turtle in the shell, you know, always protecting themselves or sidestepping situations. But yeah, that motherly energy of home and family. And the moon, compounding that, but in Scorpio. So there could be a little bitiness coming out there with the Scorpio moon. But the 7 is that calm before the storm. It's, you know, the going within, thinking about things, imagining things. So be careful because that can go both ways, right? So if any of you are curious, I have Virgo is my sun sign, but it's also my Pluto. So it definitely frames my life. And so here, all my other planets are in other signs, though. I have a lot of Libra, Leo, Capricorn. I have 3 Capricorn planets. So here we go with Virgo, with the Gilded Tarot and the Rider-Waite Mini here. We're going to do Oracle cards at the end. I'm doing the Animal Spirit guidebook as well as the Romance Angels for the Oracle cards. Let's see where this goes for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. For everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Virgo? Take a deep breath. All right, Virgo. Virgo, 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 going into the month of May from now. And the first card out for you, Virgo, is the 2 of Wands reverse. So perhaps feeling like you don't have any options right now, or perhaps you do and you've chosen your option, but you can't implement it right now. So let's see what's going on with that. The challenge for you is the 5 of Cups. So perhaps grieving, loss. This can be regret, guilt, and shame. This can be also not letting go of the past. There's some dark birds or dark interference over here. You're hoping that that goes away. And you see how these 2 energies match each other very well, even though one is Cups and one is Wands. There's a lot of greens and oranges there. So that would be the heart and the sacral energies. And the foundation for you is the 9 of Pentacles, the sovereignty. And this is you, you know, it's like a single person with everything they need. Even if you're in a relationship, you're completely independent. You have everything that you need, and you're, you know, decorating your house, your yard, whatever you're doing, you're really enjoying yourself. You know, that's like the perfect single life. In the recent past is the Queen of Cups reversed. There's some kind of emotionalism going on here. This can be someone who's just very sad. It can be someone who's emotionally detached. It can be someone who's manipulative or someone who drinks too much. So let's see where that goes. Crowning here is the Queen of Pentacles, and that can be your energy for sure, being very solid and stable and well-rounded, well-studied perhaps. There's a lot about being studious in this card, and the Peacock being very proud of yourself. And again, the green is pronounced. She has royal energies underneath, but she's cloaked in green, which is of the heart. So what's coming up for you, Virgo, is the Four of Wands reverse. And this has several meanings. It has a general meaning of instability, but in a positive sense, that means that you may be traveling or visiting somebody else's home. And we all know how, eventually we want to come back to our own home and stability. So this could just be traveling and visiting. This can also be an instability of a relationship or house. This could be a marriage that's ending, or a party that's been canceled or is over, like the party's over. So let's see what comes up with that as well. You see yourself as the Two of Cups in deep connection. Wow. And that can be with yourself as well, because you're very much enjoying yourself. This also can be mother and daughter who are very much in the same kind of energy. And what's around you or how others see you is the Ace of Wands reversed, which is frustrated. This can be an inability to get aroused or get excited about things, an inability to understand or conceptualize something, or an inability to conceive. But overall, it's, that frustration energy, which then becomes a lack of inspiration because frustration blocks you. This also could be somebody else around you. The block for you is the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's just divine timing you're waiting for. Or why is good fortune blocking you? Do you worry that if you know that you have good fortune, that it's that be careful of wishing for too much, right? Because you think that it's then going to fall, or if you have a lot, you could lose it. It's that kind of energy. That's your block. Or it could just be that divine timing needs to arrive, and then you're good. So what's coming up here at the end is the Five of Pentacles. Who had that today? Did I just do Leo? It must be Leo. So Leo, I think it was right there. So you might have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo. There's obviously energies here of feeling left out in the cold, whether that's a patient or perhaps the homeless. Maybe you deal in those kind of industries. Or it can just be you feeling left out in the cold, left behind. It's also the lovers out in the cold who are happy as long as they have each other. It can be feeling like you've lost a lot of money, right? There's a lot of that this year for sure. Or it can be illnesses or injuries, which also then cause a loss of money because you have to pay for those things. So there's that kind of energy. And it also could be your energy wanting to be charitable with others who may not have as much as you have. So the connection to what's left hanging in limbo is the Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth. Okay? So it can be the knight in shining armor as well, saving the day. And then we have what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Seven of Swords. And notice that the 7 came up here in the die. And remember this, people say this is the liar, cheater, thief card, but it's also the card of inherent risk, taking a risk. This can be someone ghosting you, or you ghosting someone else. It can be someone stealing something from you, or you feeling like someone's taken something from you. This can be someone who's out the back jack, making new plans stand and leaving a little something over for you to stew on, right? There feels like a manipulation here. So you're going to get a couple cards after that to see where that goes, which looks really good. Very interesting. All right, so the bottom of the deck, it definitely turns in a positive direction there. There's like a positive energy and then a negative energy, and it's like transmuting the two polarities together. The bottom of the deck is here. I'm going to give you a little background, and then we're going to go forward. Okay? A little pop there. Oh, that's so funny because pop, I was watching, I guess it was an African movie last night, and they all talk about eating pop, and I'm not familiar with pop. It's 11:44 on the clock. So something significant about pop. So whether it's a food or something that's popping. All right, so we have Pisces here and then Taurus reversed. And then we have the chest of money here, right? The little imp is in the chest, and here's the turtle, like slow to get it, right? So this could be any kind of wealthy family, business, or community. It can represent a wealthy world as well. It can represent the community chest or an inheritance here or a legacy. Okay, so that's the underlying energy. The Queen of Wands is reversed below that. So the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups reversed together there. But then coming forward, we have the Hierophant reversed and the King of Wands reversed. So that's why I had to see that the Queen of Wands under here she's reversed as well. So they're both reversed. There may be a divorce here. Let's see here. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which can be saving for a new life, but it can also be withholding time, money, and effort from someone, withholding a new life. It could be playing hardball with someone as well. And here's the High Priestess, the secret, the psychic abilities. You know, the one who's keeping quiet with a mask on. But it's that a very loving, intuitive energy overall. And here is a dropping of the ball, a dropping of the mask or facade, the breaking of patterns here. And we have Taurus reversed and Pisces upright here. But there seems to be some wealth involved here. We're going to clarify everything with the mini deck, and then we're going to pull oracles at the end. But we also have more cards coming out from this deck. This is for Virgo again, for those of you just tuning in. All right. So we have 2 2s right off the bat that are reversed, and 2 queens who are reversed. Regarding the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and here's the 2 of Pentacles reversed and the 2 of Wands reversed. And there's the 2 of Cups upright. So this is all about the one-on-one energy here. And you feel like you're in a major connection here. Okay? And that can be, this could be the connection with your home. Or the move. You might be moving and you're really excited. This could be traveling and you're really excited about it, about connecting one-on-one with certain people. All right, so the 2 of Pentacles reversed, how is that relating to Virgo? 2 Pentacles reversed. All right, this is inspiration, growth, new passion here, perhaps a creative project, but keeping it quiet, keeping it to yourself. And there's the family. All right? And this is keeping quiet between this new passion and this family, business, or community, not telling. Okay? So you may have some new ideas that you want to do, but you don't want to tell anyone. Maybe it's just because you don't want to let the energy get diffused and not be as powerful. Maybe you're trying to manifest something and keeping it from the family. Everything is upright here, but it's about someone trying to keep peace of mind between this passion energy and this family, business, or community. This could be extended family as well. And this is regarding dropping the ball or perhaps breaking patterns with family and learning to stay quiet in order to manifest. Why is well, underneath all of this, we have the King and Queen of Wands reversed, and then we have the Queen of Cups reversed above that. So why is that? And there definitely seems to be a divorce going on between the King and Queen of Wands and some kind of secret. Okay, so the Queen of Cups reversed is starting over in love. She could have Scorpio in her chart. Okay, this can be, maybe she's grieving a loss. This could be after a death. This could be maybe the Queen of Cups had a near-death experience. She could be just dead tired from dealing with something, starting over in love. But also this could be, the story is just taking forever to end something. And this could be a divorce that maybe she's waiting on here. But she could have Scorpio in her chart, or she's dealing with another Scorpio under the radar, feeling like a failure, or needing attention, or getting the wrong kind of attention here. And that's for the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups could be dropping the ball, or she could be trying to break patterns, but maybe she's struggling with that. Why is the Sovereign here in the foundation for Virgo? And this 2 of Cups could definitely be mother and daughter bonding here, because there's a really strong bond there. All right, this is the Wounded Warrior. We have 2 9s here, right? The victim and the opposite of that, who's got everything they need. And this is somebody who may have been struggling and now finding emotional fulfillment, or the happy family finding gratitude for what they've got. There may have been some foolish activities, perhaps of a child who's now like gotten past that, finding gratitude for what they do have. You know, this is like a child complaining, and then all of a sudden that aha moment about like lacking faith, somebody falling on their face or feeling embarrassed, making a fool of themselves because they're lacking faith, but now they're very strong here. It also could be someone feeling defenseless to the energies of the King of Wands, which may be why there's some kind of breakup over here. So it could be a break in contract. This could be between siblings, a break in contract, or in a relationship. And then we have the central energy of the Two of Wands reversed. Overworking, underworking, things not working out. And there's the choice of path. So again, you may have chosen your path already, or helping somebody else choose their path, and they can't implement it right now, which I can attest to that now, because a lot of things you can't go forward with because of the restrictions that have been in play this past year. So it could just be about that. And then we have the High Priestess reverse, which is a secret passion, or someone needing to use their intuition, especially in making choices about going forward if this wasn't working out. This could be helping a child, helping a partner or family out, and needing to use their intuition in regards to this, or this could be relating to a secret passion here. And you're unable to implement that right now. So the challenge is the Five of Cups. And that's coming up regarding feeling dumped or pushed to your emotional limit. Purging, sweating it out. Any kind of liquids coming out of the body. There's definitely a grieving process here going on. And breaking patterns. You know? Perhaps dropping the ball because you can't function right now because you're grieving something. This is definitely a purge here, though. And it could just be a momentary purge as well. But some dark energies coming in that you're praying that they go away. This is the challenge for you, is meditation, prayer, getting a break, getting people out of your life that don't serve you anymore, you know, not entertaining those who are dark or who may pull you into bad habits that you have. Like, why would you want anyone who makes you uncomfortable in your energy? You should have everyone in your energy who makes you feel love, you know, like you're loving children, you're loving family, not people who sometimes they're loving and sometimes they're manipulative. Or so it's really honing in and purifying your environment, your field right now. The Queen of Pentacles is crowning here in this position. Queen of Pentacles, crowning in the now moment, making an announcement like I'm doing right now. This can be a wake-up call, a final judgment that comes in. This can definitely be reveille at a service or music being piped in. There could be Pied Piper energy here as well, or the Red Cross coming in to save the day. To save the day. There you go. Okay. So again, this could be savior energy, and there's a confirmation. Savior energy of making announcements. It can just be inspiring too, like to get people to get up and go, to inspire them to get moving, to get that energy moving again so it doesn't get stuck and cause problems for you. And then we have the Four of Wands reversed. And that can also be self-motivation. She's upright, so things are good there. Why is the Four of Wands reversed? A lot of hard work. This may feel like a burden. This is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world upon your shoulders. This could be working out. Be careful about working out too hard. This could be doing a lot of work around the house, right? The house needs a lot of work. So working outside or working on fixing things in the house. And there's the Empress. This also can be the victim and the slave driver, right? The slave and the slave driver. And this could be you doing that to yourself. So instability could be caused by that, either being the savior or the victim, or the slave driver or the victim. Either one is a polarity. You want to come back to the victim needs to shift the center in order to pull in both polarities of the perpetrator and the savior, so that you don't have those polarities anymore. It's really working hard to the end a passionate physical cycle and be the Empress. That could be a mother, like my mother passed away in January, so I'm still dealing with all the stuff regarding the death. So that could be as well. There could just be instability around that, something like that. Or it's just, you know, working hard to be the Empress. Maybe some of you want to maintain this Empress status, but it's causing an instability. That's confirmation again. You see yourself as connecting right here, a deep connection, whether it's with your home or travel. And this is about being charitable, being giving to others and sharing. This also could be settling out. But it feels more like a sharing and charity energy. This is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve. Perhaps you're collecting things around the house to give away to charity here. This is also about no longer being confused. Maybe you had a lot of choices to make, and maybe you've whittled them down, or maybe you're giving stuff away or letting go of activities that don't serve you anymore, letting go of people in your life that don't serve you anymore. You found the one, and now we're implementing that, no longer confused. Okay? And this is about equal give and take, and happiness, self-fulfillment. I have to bring these out because the Two of Cups is next too. So some kind of rejection here in this relationship. It was Two of Cups reversed, and now it's Two of Cups upright. This can be your relationship with yourself as well, feeling rejected before, vulnerable and shy, or feeling spoiled and entitled. They can both be in the same person. This can also be a child crying, a baby crying, right? The crybaby. And a disconnect between two people. This is two people not seeing eye to eye, like they don't agree. This also could be two people at a distance and someone very unhappy and crying because they can't be with this person because they're far away from them. And again, that mother and child energy comes up of being far from your child where you just can't get a hug when you want to. And so why is the Ace of Wands reversed around Virgo? Justice. And an inability to manifest, or feeling insecure, manipulative, not having the tools to deal with something. There may be some kind of legal thing or Libra thing. We have Libra, and then this is Gemini or Virgo. Sometimes Aries comes up with this too, and we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So there could be an Aries energy here. This could be a Libra person with Aries in their chart, or unable to manifest something. Okay, the need to manifest, the need to find your confidence again. So again, there could be some kind of divorce or any kind of justice here, but perhaps feeling in that justice, feeling insecure in this relationship here. But it looks like it's coming together here as far as you're concerned. This is actually separate from those. Okay. So why is the block here, the Wheel of Fortune for you, Virgo? The Star. Maybe you have a block about being the star, because again, you're afraid of losing it. There is, this is a breakup or lack of affection. Some people say that's being indecisive, but it's a 6 card. It's not really a 2 card, although there is 2 people in it. This is about family and community when you're dealing with a 6. So being the star, being the healer, the dreamer, all of those energies come up here. This is having your dreams come true. But there's a lack of affection or lack of a love relationship here. This also can be an Aquarius upright and a Gemini reversed. And then we have Libra again here. You have all 3 air signs right there. Maybe you have a block regarding air signs. Maybe because your parents were air signs. I can attest to that. That could be a block too. I never thought of that before. That just came up. So there's definitely heartbreak here, separation. This can be heart issues as well, but it looks like heartbreak since it could be a breakup of a love relationship or a lack of affection, but it was destined. And this is the block, accepting that something had to happen in order for something else to go forward and play out the way it needed to play out. You know, that's about Virgo. Virgo's already tends to be intuitive and well thought through, so it's hard for them to accept that there's something they can't foresee, because there's always things that you can't foresee, right? Because the universe is in control, not you. So it could be just those energies at play. And then the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is the Ace of Swords reversed. So this again, there's definitely a divorce here, and we have the King and Queen of Wands and a divorce in the underlying energy. So it may not be you. It may be energies playing out around you. You could be the Queen of Cups reversed, but that could also be a Scorpio energy, because we also have the Queen of Pentacles upright over here, which could be you upright. So we have, and again, this sovereign energy or daughter energy was coming up as the wounded warrior before. So this could be the daughter before and the daughter now. This also could be friends or clients that you're dealing with who now have turned it around, perhaps with your help, as the mother over here. But there's a split here, something divided, some kind of lie, a need for the truth and clarity regarding people feeling left out in the cold, in exile, in energetic exchange. And that could be a twin flame connection as well, right? The lie about the energetic exchange between two people. This is the arrows of love, a lot of back and forth. This could be zip lining or anything like that, but it has to do with some kind of lie or divide here. And people who are out in the cold or poor or homeless. And the pursuit of happiness. And the Queen of Cups, who's loving, kind, and intuitive. We were just talking about the Queen of Cups. So before, and it's also, remember, the Five of Pentacles can just be the lovers out in the cold, where they're happy as long as they have each other. So there's some kind of energetic exchange regarding this split or need for clarity, needing more information or truth in the pursuit of happiness, perhaps for the Queen of Cups, who is sending out loving energy here, focusing on her heart. There may have been some sorrow or grieving here, perhaps between her and the Queen of Wands, who's looking the other way. All right, so here's the two feminine energies, and there's a breakup over here, and the Queen of Cups reversed over here. So definitely, there's no third-party situation here in the cards. So there may have been, and now there's a divorce, and then there's another person coming in who's actually the two. So, but there's no third-party energy anymore here, which is actually quite lovely. The Knight of Swords is the Knight in Shining Armor, and there's the third party, but this is a clarifier. It's not one of the main cards. That could be social distancing. That can be bad influences, groups around you that aren't good for you. This can be over partying or over socializing, or as well as being, a hermit and being reclusive. But this is a sudden event or an epiphany. Somebody's mind being blown, right? This can be blowing your crown, blowing your top, blowing your cover, blowing your mind, an epiphany, a sudden event, an eruption, explosion, any of those energies, being kicked out of the house. But either which way, this is no joy, right? Because this is joy in coming together. This is not coming together, no reunion, no joy. And a sudden epiphany about that, or a sudden event regarding the Knight of Swords who rushes in with the truth in order to transmute the lack of joy into joy with an epiphany. It could be as simple as that, like what I do. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It is destined. There's really positive energy there. There's also Scorpio and Libra right there. The main energies in your read, we have Taurus and Pisces in the underlying energy. Taurus is reversed. Then we have Libra, and that's it. Taurus and Libra, that's it. Libra's upright, Taurus is reversed, and then there's Virgo. And there's your three people that are now just two. We have the Seven of Swords, the Liar, Cheater, Thief card, also just that card of risk. The Knight in Shining Armor taking a risk, the Messenger of Truth taking a risk, and then somebody's taking a risk to leave a situation or to steal from something. Okay, we have the Knight of, this could be someone wanting to steal your heart away. We have the Knight of Cups upright. And here's somebody playing hardball or magnetizing something towards them. This could be saving for a new life. This could be somebody withholding time, money, and effort or a new life, but there is love being offered here. Perhaps no response. Somebody who's turned their back. Love was offered and they rejected them. Big. They stole their heart. That's what that card is right there. And there's Taurus energy. This can also be the patriarchy, the all boys club there. This can be religion. This can be the establishment, right? This can be God, the traditional ways of society and seeing God, the traditional ways. So we have here Virgo reversed and Taurus upright. And over isolating, coming out, or perhaps this could be also a parent with Alzheimer's or dementia or anything like that. It could be schizophrenia, it could be anything. But here is that commitment. This can be somebody committed to an institution. right? So if you have a parent who needs to be committed to a nursing home, or literally someone who is deemed to have lost their mind because someone offered love and somebody played hardball with them, you know, and stole their heart. And that could be putting your parent in a facility. You broke their heart. This also can be like a nurse or someone checking someone into a facility here. It's very interesting because then we have the King of Cups upright and the Knight of Swords reversed. But now remember, the Knight of Swords is upright here. So this could have been someone holding their tongue, right? This is a very loving man. This can be a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. It can be someone with water in their chart or just a loving man. This is like a family man, right? He's well in control of his emotions, but he's very able to show his emotions. He's very endearing or shows his love for others. And then here's somebody holding their tongue or being verbally abusive, but it's not coming up from him because he's coming up as the upright King of Cups, which is unconditional love. This is somebody holding their tongue, but having something to say. Or this is the silent treatment or verbal abuse by somebody separate from them, or trying to come off this way, but actually being abusive at the same time. And that could be someone also just pissed off about being committed to something. And just to be committed to an institution, to be committed has to sign a contract or a marriage, a religion that somebody doesn't agree with. Okay, Virgo, let's see what else is coming up here. Hold on one second. Okay. So the next three cards here, we have the Empress upright. Okay. And the Empress is upright. She's got everything together, right? She's well balanced. She's a ringleader apparently here. She could have a chastity belt on. She may be single. And then we have the King of Cups. He's upright, smiling. He's having a little party inside his head. And then here's the Page of Cups. That can be a father and child, or his message of love being sent to her. So meanwhile, there's like two energies going on here. Then we have the King of Swords reversed. And that's not a nice energy, right? At least he's just having a bad day and he's lying to himself. That can be somebody who's verbally abusive. That can be someone who's a chronic liar. And then we have somebody doing something under the radar, or getting the wrong kind of attention, or doing attention-seeking behavior. Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is that lie. The lie that comes up right here. There's a split, a divide, a lie, a need for clarity. And then the Temperance card, which is the fallen angel. Impatience, losing their temper. Losing patience, like literally people that you have to take care of. Maybe you're losing business. Or this King of Swords is broke up, which definitely is coming up here. Broke down, broke through. Emergency, this can be being on call. This could be having an ambulance. This could be your car broken down. This could be a canceled move or trip. It's stuckness. And then seeing synchronicities, having options. There's no poor options here. They're all beautiful. So why is someone feeling stuck if they have all of these choices? All right, we have the Empress. So why is she coming in after the Seven of Swords? She's taking a break, or maybe she has been laid to rest. She may have passed. She's not here in death. This happened already if she passed away. So maybe a service that still needs to be had. Like my mom passed in January. We haven't done that yet. We're also taking her ashes out west. So there may be a mother who passed. This also could be just a mother who's praying or meditating or taking a break. Okay. Perhaps sleeping on it. But she's very much at peace here. She's calm. If she's okay, she's very much in her power and at peace. And in the sunshine, maybe she's taking a break to just sit out in the sun or play with the kids, go on vacation together. Maybe she's excited about that. Maybe there's nervous energy about leaving things behind and taking off because the Empress feels like she's responsible for a lot of things. She could maybe feel like she's running away by taking time off to just bask in the sun and enjoy her life. There's definitely could be awakening here too. I'm not getting this as an ego issue, but there could be a bright idea or an awakening going on here. We have Capricorn, Leo, and Taurus. This also could be Pisces here. And then we have the King of Cups here, which definitely could be a water sign energy. But it's coming up with the child. So whether this is him and his inner child or him and his child. This also could be a mother and her two children, or her mother and her child and their child, perhaps coming together, and the mother's really excited about it. So why is the King of Cups upright with the Page of Cups? Oh, and that was coming up in Leo's read, where there's like a father and son, or a father and child, like who were upside down and who come back together. And this was the final card of the Twin Flame read as well. So there's definitely a coming together, perhaps of family members who have had falling out in the past. This can be best friends coming together, lovers coming together, siblings, whatever it is for you. It's that best friend energy. But we have the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. Very loving. But there may be some uncomfortable energy regarding the younger one, the Page. Why is I think the younger one may worry that that the father will go back to their usual ways and they'll have to walk away again, because this is staying and not walking away in uncomfortable energies. I think the Page may be worried that they may have to walk away if they go back to their old ways, that kind of thing. And it can be vice versa as well, because there's the Emperor. So this King of Cups could definitely be the Emperor and the Empress here, okay? Because he's coming up as one of the two here. The Emperor could be the child. It could actually be the Emperor and their father. This King of Cups could be the Emperor's father. That's interesting. And that's very feasible, right? You have someone who's a CEO or something and they're dealing with their father, who's very loving here, but maybe they weren't always very loving. Or maybe the son wasn't always very loving. It can go both ways. And then here we have a King of Swords reversed, who's very unloving, right? That can be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy, who's either lying or verbally abusive, or giving the silent treatment, or just lying to themselves, or just having a bad day, you know, doing things under the radar, or needing attention, about a lie, a split, fallen angel. It's like this person's excluded from the family kind of thing. They're broken, or they're always working, or they're just broke and they can't go. It definitely could be like a sibling too, who feels left out. But they're grown-ups here, so they're not young. Like this one's young, which can be a grandchild here, especially with the Emperor and the Empress. But this could be a sibling, or this could be a cutthroat lawyer. But again, the Sagittarius reverse, the fallen angels coming up in a split. And then feeling stuck with chaos, but having lots of options and dreams, or seeing synchronicities. So why is the King of Swords here? Who is he? He's going through coming full circle. There's Chiron return. Someone around 50 years old may be dealing with a Chiron return, which is about your parent issues coming back to you and having to deal with them. But this is also, you know, dealing with dark night of the soul, because now she's coming out brand new, right? She's gone through the worst and now she's coming out again. This doesn't have to be her. It can be the King of Swords here. Or this could be a feminine in his life. But this is about coming full circle. It can be a Chiron return and dealing with parental issues. Again, allowing things to happen naturally in order for you to be your authentic self and not be who your family expected you to be. Marching to the beat of your own drum, okay, around the world, all four corners of the world. And these are all the fixed signs, right? So Leo and Taurus come up, as well as Aquarius and Leo. What did I say? Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So it could be some of those energies with the Scorpio full moon. And there's the full moon comes up. All right, so you have Cancer and Pisces right here. regarding the King of Swords reversed. And then here's the Queen of Swords upright. She's speaking about stability in the home or the union, or she's speaking from her home perhaps. But it looks like she's speaking about it. And the King of Swords may be listening and not happy about it. Or maybe he's the antagonist in the story. So we definitely have Cancer and Pisces here, or the Divine Feminine. This can be the sealed Divine Feminine, and dealing with the King of Swords reversed, who's unhappy regarding the King of Cups and the Page of Cups and the Empress all getting along. And then them being the outcast here, the fallen angel. And they could have Cancer in their chart as well. Page of Wands is upright, inspired, excited. All right, we have, this could be Aries and Leo. This actually can be anything. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. But here's Leo energy. This could be a pet. This could be a child who's excited to get a pet. Or excited to come together with a Leo. So again, it could be Sag and Leo coming together. But here they're upright. They're excited about something. And now it's reversed. Feeling left out. And then these two guys come up at war. The King of Swords. And then the Nine of Pentacles over here. Maybe in the past they didn't get along. This could be a dependent, a child who likes to spend money. This can be someone who feels powerless or lost money, power, and independence. Okay, but this could also be a financial loss of a single person. And this could be a lawyer as well. And here's the fight, the war. So either these two aren't getting along, or maybe they had to retain a lawyer for the war to see what their options are. So there's definitely a fight between the King and Queen of Swords. This could be the breakup. This could be repeating the energies of the King and Queen of Wands over here. And the Swords energy could represent their lawyers as well. And the full moon energies. The King of Swords may feel broke and not want to retain a lawyer, or is the lawyer and is planning on breaking somebody. But they have lots of options. As the bottom card right now is the Knight of Pentacles reverse, which is feeling stuck. This can be someone who doesn't have the balls to go forward, or they're afraid. Right? It doesn't have to be something bad about them. All right? They're afraid to go forward. They're feeling stuck. This can also be someone who's stubborn, who refuses to move, who refuses to get up and work. This could be someone on strike. It could be someone who's disabled, who's not able to function because of their emotions right now. Okay? This is recovery. So I want to pull again real quick. Your focus is on this connection. And even if you're out in the cold, the lover's out in the cold, and you are upright as the Queen of Pentacles with a child here who's a very loving connection. So you have this loving connection either to the home or a traveling situation or a move that you're very excited about, but might leave you out in the cold at some point. We have two women here, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, right? So they could be two siblings, they could be a mother and daughter. Whatever it is, there is some sadness between them. This could be two women of someone who's breaking up, or it can be the daughters of someone who's breaking up, okay? The message of truth comes in about somebody taking off, or ghosting, or who ran away, or broke somebody's heart, right? Stole their heart. About the Empress here and the King of Cups, the loving man, and their child, or a message of love. And they seem very happy about all this. And this, again, like I said, could be the Emperor, or this is the father of the Emperor. And instead of, oh look, this is like the weak father. You see how the mother and the son are the same status. They're the Emperor and the Empress, but the father is not. The father's the King of Cups. So instead of this should be the Emperor and the Empress, but the mother has made the son the Emperor. Or maybe they're divorced and she had to make her son. This could be a new husband, right? So he comes first in the lineage, the son, and then this is her second husband. It doesn't have to be the second. It could be third or fourth. I don't know. But it could be that the stepfather gets along really well with the son, or the son is uncomfortable with the stepfather, even though they're a very loving man, right? Because he's about love and emotions, and the emperor's all about control and not showing emotions. So that could be like a stepfather, and that could be a King of Swords reversed for sure. And even if it's not the stepfather, it's about the father, the mother being stronger than the father, and then the son being like the mother. There's an energy like that too. It could be a couple different situations. So however it fits to your situation. But there's an unstable home here. And the divorce may have nothing to do with you. It could be a sibling in your family or your parents who are divorcing over here, but it's affecting you. But you're very connected and you're not worried about things right now. So I want to pull another card real quick. What most represents the Virgo in this situation? And this has to do with bad news, no news, lying, spying, and some kind of painful ending or ending pain, right? This can be a child who talks too much too. And this can be a massage as well. This can be any kind of back treatment for pain, but also it could be betrayal or a painful ending. And there's either no news or bad news about a painful ending here. And maybe you're stuck in your head about it. And it could be about travel as well, or a move, which is coming up here. A move, a travel, or ascension as well. Perhaps some bad news that comes in, or a betrayal. Or just can't get out of your head about something that's happened in the past. Because this is long time, okay? That's a lot of pain. And getting past it, maybe moving on. This is what I was saying. It's saying what most represents Virgo here. This is the past, where negative self-talk, ending pain or a painful ending and betrayal, or getting treatments to help you relieve your pain or clear your wounds, being stuck in your head without a place to go that's peaceful. Right? Because you can't escape yourself. And now, all of a sudden, you're empowered again. Holding on, saving, grounding, being practical, and staying present in the moment. See, this is showing your transformation here. So you're actually in a really good place. The bottom of the deck then ends up with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the Queen of Pentacles, which we know is here in the read, right? And this is implementing a new plan. How are you going to spend your money? Are you going to invest? Are you going to go back to work? Are you going to retire? Are you going to play with it? It's deciding what you want to do with your money. And then here may be issues with work. Maybe work's not working out. Maybe you're not getting along with someone at work. Maybe there's a third party situation through the work. Whatever it is for you, the King of Pentacles is reversed. So this could be his work. And maybe you're having trouble implementing this plan because you want to know first what he's doing before you make your plan. There may be two people coming together, or this could be two people breaking apart. And then that's the underlying energy here. But it doesn't look like the breakup is the same as the Queen of Pentacles here, because there's two King and Queen of Wands over there. They're reversed here, but in the recent past with the clarifiers, the King and Queen were upright. So let's see what else comes up for you from the Spirit Animal deck, and then the Romance Angels. Animal Spirit Guidebook. For Virgo, it's 12:24 on the clock, which is the 12, which is the number that came up for you, right? Oh no, it's 7. I guess somebody else just came up 12. That must have been Leo. So Leo might be in your chart. It might be dealing with a Leo. 24 is the Queen of Wands. 12 is the Hangman, which is Capricorn or Pisces. And 24 is the end of the cycle. And 12 plus 12 is 24, so 2 hanging out together. And then we have, it's 50 and 5001 on the clock here, which is emotional fulfillment. And then the 1 of the new beginning, of a new cycle. The ending of an emotional cycle here. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Half the deck just wanted to come out. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, we have 2 cards. The cheetah. And this energy in the background was just representing fear in another read I did. So there may be some fear or anxiety that needs to be transmuted. And then the wolf. And then the bird. And look, they're going in 3 different directions. And that can be the past, present, and the future. Oh, it's a past, present, future read for you. And right after that are 2 birds coming together. And they're both earth birds. You got a peacock and an owl who's very wise and very proud of themselves. That's so cute. The bottom of the deck is the stingray. Okay, very colorful. And it's kind of showing like the chakra system and the kundalini rising, like the tail and grounding yourself to the earth. The stingray, right? It's got the ray, like the blue rays, but it's a stingray. The underlying energy. And what's right before that is kind of that same patterning. You see how the backgrounds are all coming up? Well, they match very much, but one's very colorful and one's not. And that's the lamb and the stingray. You know, that's not a good match. This is earth and this is fire. That's the underlying energy. Oh, this came up before too. Like the buffalo is a grounding energy. They don't get scared of anything. And this is like the buffalo letting their little lamb face the stingray themselves. This is teaching a child how to fend for themselves. This is the underlying energy. And again, there's that father and child energy and dealing with the world out there, the stingray. I might read you the stingray though, just so you get the energy of that. And then here is the cheetah, the wolf, and the eagle. And the wolf, you see how present they are? And the cheetah's afraid, this fear energy, because they're looking back at the past. And then the eagle's scattered because they're looking to the future. The wolf is the one who's present, and he's very grounded. And you see how the colors are bringing both cards into him? It's very interesting there. So let's see, what am I going to read you? I told you I'd read the stingray, so let's do that first. Where are you, fire? Oh, there it is. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, the easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from the family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. So when they're in balance, they're eager and they want to grow, but when they're out of balance, they blame others and quit. So in order to come back into balance, the stingray needs to move through the discomfort. So it's going into the fear. And that's exactly what we were talking about here with the father and child, right? And this could be a father and child who disagree too, and that the lamb feels very comfortable around the buffalo, but may need to face their fears. It could be the father teaching them that, or the father upset that they want to do that. It can go both ways. So then the cheetah's not fire though. A lot of the cats are fire, but the cheetah's not. The cheetah is considered, I'm sorry, it is fire. Cheetah. All right, the solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. And remember, in this situation, the cheetah is running back to the past. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy. When they're out of balance, they're impatient and competitive. In order to come back into balance, reconnect to their purpose. And again, I said before, there was some fear coming up around that background energy, right? So when fear comes into the cheetah's energy, they become impatient and competitive. And maybe that's from your past. The wolf then is very centered, but I want to read the eagle first because the eagle is the future here. The eagle says, all-pervading power, truth seeker, and transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. So here we have two cards talking about the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. So again, here's the baby bird being pushed out of the nest. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. When in balance, you are bright, radiant, and challenge. And when you're out of balance, you become controlling. So in order to get back into balance, step into the unknown. So again, there's a couple cards here saying, in order to break the fear, step into it. And the wolf is very present. So the wolf is more comfortable for you because that's an earth sign. Wolf, guardian of the family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. The healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, whether it's religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes that every member of the tribe must follow suit. And again, this is like parents expecting their children to do whatever they want them to do. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When in balance, you're reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, you can be judgmental and dominating. To bring back into balance in the present, practice letting go. All right, and then real quickly, I'm going to pull your romance angel card. And don't forget about the two birds who came out after that lesson, the wise owl and the proud peacock. And they're both air. It's like getting past your fears and going into them to learn something new. And then you come out the other end in a partnership, perhaps, where one's very wise and the other one's very proud and learned, because that came up in the Queen of Pentacles card today, where you're very studious and well educated. Okay, from Romance Angels for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. That slipped right into my lap. Worth waiting for. I think Leo got that too, very soon. Yeah, got the same ones, but not this one. For Virgo, it's healing family issues. Okay? And that may release some energies for you, so look forward to that. And that may have to do with the blocks in your finances and career. See? And then it frees yourself. So I think going through this family, whatever it is for you, for me, it's coming together. I'm definitely coming together with my family big time this month. So whatever your families are, it's a time to release some of those issues, worth waiting for. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Finances and career are a factor in your love life right now. And then free yourself. It's time to take back control over your life. So definitely experiencing some things with your family may release some big things for you, especially in finances and career right now. And then the bottom of the deck is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, heart-to-heart conversations. So it's very much about family. Leo is very much about family as well. For you, it's really about staying present and facing your fears. Okay? So I hope that was helpful. Make sure it's just before 60 minutes too. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love. Be good to yourselves at the 11th hour. Or should that be 1? We'll see. Rise and be love. Bye.